Hello, Carol. Happy Easter to you too. I hope you got lots of lovely chocolate Easter eggs, lots of treats. I've been eating Haribo eggs, little jelly ones. I don't really like Haribo. They're a bit too Moorish, but I've been eating them nonetheless. Hello, lovely Bridget. How are you? Long time no see. I'm gonna share a milkshake tonight. One of my favourite things, actually, milkshakes. I don't know if you remember. Hello, Carol. So we've got Carol Jory and Carol Raymakers on tonight, and Bridget. Bridget's in bed watching. Anyway, I'm going to use share a milkshake because I really loved it when I saw it, and I got it and I never used it, and then I was a little bit perplexed with this bit here, but yeah, I get the drift now how that is. But I love milkshakes. Now, my favourite milkshakes are ones from many years ago that Starburger used to. It's a bit like Wimpy, but I think it's better anyway. Starburgers in the UK used to do like big frothy milkshakes, not iced ones like McDonald's. Big frothy proper milkshakes. I love it. I love it. Love it. Hello, Helen. You popped in to say hello. Happy Easter to you too. Hi, Zaina. No, none for you. Full of sugars. Oh, they are full of sugar. I do get it. I do get it. Hello, Katie. Hello. So tonight, because it's a Good Friday, all day really, we have fish here. Pause it. I want fish. I don't want no meat. So we had like sardines sandwich at lunch. I sneakily had some cola gammon ham that I made the other day because I like sardines. I do not like. But tonight, for the first time ever, I've made my own fish and chips. Chip shop fish. I nearly burnt the house down. Jeez. Didn't have a fat fryer, so I just used I don't know if I should have used a stainless steel pot, but I did. Well, it was absolutely amazing. Cod loin, and then made the chip shop chippy batter kind of thing. And then I've just eaten it, so it's very nice. Hello, Juliet. Happy Easter to you too. Paul's downstairs watching the telly. Oh, Katie, you're not well. Oh no. Oh, everybody seems to be getting that cold. I hope it stays away from me, I've got to tell you. I might be happy if the carers bring that in. Anyway, we're going to be using a share a milkshake, and every time I see this, I want to burst into song. Kelly Sue sings the milkshake in the yard. I won't give you a rendition of my singing. Anyway, and I'm going to use some really weird colours, I'm afraid. So I'm going to use Daffodil Delight. Oh, look at me pumpkin pie. It's dirty already. Oh, that'll soon come off. Pumpkin pie, Daffodil Delight, pumpkin pie, and Tahitian Tide. And you're going to say, oh my God, that's a weird and wonderful milkshake. But those are the colours we're going to be using tonight. So because those colours are so bright, I will be using a white card blank. I did think about maybe that card blank, but I think it would be a bit too in your face, really. I think what I have in mind lends itself to the white card blank, so that the other colours, they pop real good. And I thought that we could use these from the online exclusives. Oh God, you get 3 in a packet. But I thought the embossing folder actually looked a bit like an ice cream cone, really, because you can make ice creams with that, but not an ice cream cone. Oh, you can make ice cream cone because the dies have got a cone thing in there. But I thought it looked a bit wafery like texture. So I've cut a card blank in half, so an A4 sheet in half, and then scored it in half. And then I've cut a piece of white that is 10 centimeters by 14.3. But if you're in the US and you're using letter size, then you'll cut your card blank in half. And I think you'll go down probably about 1/4 of an inch to your halfy bit there. Oh, Katie says she had a sore throat from Sunday to yesterday, and then all of a sudden it's, ooh, it's not COVID, is it? Oh, I hope it's not that new thing, that new strain. Anyway, so we'll start with, I'm going to get a manky piece of paper because I can tap off. I'm going to blend some colour onto this matte layer. And I hope you feel better soon. And we're going to take some Tahitian Tide. And you can see on my blending brush, I don't have one for every colour. I like blending brushes. I don't love them that much that I want to buy one for every colour, because then that stops me from buying a stamp set that I really, really love. So I just use all the blues on that, and then I just rub it off, and it won't, although it's still there blue and you can just slightly see it, it won't contaminate any of your pads because it's just a blue that you're using. Let's pull that out there. So you don't need one for every colour. You might want one for every colour, but you don't need one for every colour. Hoping to do some, Katie says, hoping to feel better so I can do some crafting. Oh, I know. And it just the way when you think, oh, there's bank holiday, I can do some crafting because I haven't got to go to work. Oh, I've got a bit of white stuff in that. And then you don't feel too clever. I've been a bit like that myself lately. Get off. Hi, Francis. Oh, you have this stamp set, but not the dies. You don't need the dies. Yeah, you don't need the dies really. You can. The only thing it's got is like a spoon and a wafer and some hearts, and it's useful, but you don't need it. I do that sometimes. I don't buy the dies. Sometimes I regret it. I won't lie. Hi, Rachel. So I'm not being worried about like my blending and getting a little bit of a blob. I don't really care. It's not the look I'm after. I say like that don't bother me. We try to avoid that by tapping off on here. As you can see, it's the same thing, but it don't bother me. Because I'm making a milkshake and it might want to be all mottly and doobry. So now I'm going to put this in here, and I won't, I'm going to put it in the die cutting machine to emboss this. I won't bring it over onto the table because it until I've screwed in my tables to the cabinets either side, the Alex things either side, you're going to be seasick. So I'm just going to step away from the desk and come onto my machine. And in my machine, because it's a thick one, you'll just need plate 1 and plate 4. It tells you on here anyway what to use, and I do that when I have my craft retreats, so that people are busy chatting when they're at craft retreats and don't look I certainly don't look at what I'm doing. And if it stares me in the face that it's a 3D, I know what I'm looking for. And then we just run it through. Did you see the sneak peek I posted earlier? With the let's make sure I've got no blue on my hands because I haven't finished them yet. I did with them. I can't stop using the bunnies. But did you see the sneak peek that I did? Can you tell what I'm making? Why is it all out of shot, really? But yes, I haven't finished them yet. I'm a little bit late. I haven't finished them yet. Hello, Pauline. How are you? Nice to have time to watch me tonight. Lovely to have you along. Okay, so that's come out now with a bit of texture on it. Can you see that? It does look a little bit wafery texture. Thank you, Carol. I will show the finished article as soon as I've made it, because then I've got to give it away and I won't see it. So I will take photos before I go and take it. Okay, so now I'm going to pop that to there. It's a little bit dark, isn't it? But we won't worry about it. Let's pop that over there. I'm going to bring in my bit of white card. Then we're going to do some stamping. Okay, so I had a little play with the colours just to make sure that they actually go together and work okay. And let's have a look. I don't want them as dark as that. I was just playing because I was a bit perplexed about this bit. Not sure I like the shady bit. I think it probably, but that was too strong for me. So what I did do was ink up firstly in Daffodil Delight. I'm going to bring this bit of paper back in. Yes, Rachel, it's from the exclusive set online one. So if you're wanting that, you don't and you want to just buy, say if I'm doing an order and you just want to tag on to my order, you can just let me know. But it's not going to be in a catalogue, but it will be for sale on the exclusive section online only. You get 3 in a packet. I think it's about £28, and you get, where's the other 2? Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Basics 3D embossing folder. So you get that textured one, you get like a bubbly dotty one, and then you get one that's like a little starfish. Oh, it's Agnes. So just sorry, I've got to say I'm okay for things for the minute. Fine, thank you. Sorry. Sorry. I have to text her because I can't go downstairs and open the door. Sorry. She says it's opening. Oh no. I'm just going to leave you for a tick, ladies. If you just talk amongst yourself, I've got to just answer the door. Sorry. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. I'm just texture, but we're okay. Yeah, okay, hold on. Sorry, ladies, I've got to open the door. Agnes. All the best, and see you Tuesday. Oh, happy Easter, darling. Oh, thank you. See you Tuesday. I'll see you Tuesday. I've got something for you. I'm just doing a YouTube live upstairs. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. And you. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, I feel bad now. She's giving us an Easter egg. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. It's our lovely carer. She just knocked on the door and I said, we're fine for the moment. We're okay. I'm just doing my YouTube live. But she's going away for the weekend and she's bought us an Easter egg. So there's another Easter egg I've got to scoff. Sorry about that. Oh, what have I missed? What have I missed? Let's have a look. Thank you, Carol. Louise says, hello, Kim. What colour did you use on the flowers? Oh, I used an pirouette pink I used. So we don't do that no more. But I don't sling away my colouring mediums. I use them all the time. So on things that I'm not going to use in class and that, so like for personal use, I still use all the old colours. And it's a nice pink, actually, which is a shame. Pauline, I'm out of breath running up downstairs. Pauline's feeling better now, been in King's. Oh, well, I hope you do feel better. Oh, big hugs. And Rachel said, is that embossing folder in the inline? Yes, it is. Yes, it's on the online thing. Francis says, cute bunnies. Thank you very much. Rachel said that was kind of her. Yes, it is kind of her. She's quite lovely, actually. I like her. Where was I? Oh, right, yes. So I'm going to use the Daffodil Yellow. I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to stamp it off. And then I'm going to stamp. Okay. And then I'm going to take the solid one, because the one that I've just stamped is this one. Yes, that was Agnes. She bought big jar. Oh, I felt bad because I wanted to give her something to go away with, you know, a little treat. Because she does work hard. But she sort of caught me unawares and she's going tomorrow. I thought she was coming in the morning, but she's not. Someone else is. And she bought a big giant Easter egg, bless her. She's lovely. So the next one I'm going to use is this infill one here. Okay, so, but I'm going to use pumpkin pie. And I'm going to use Dauber. If I can open it. That's it. So I don't really want all of it going over the top there. So I'm going to just dauber around. Slightly that side. But because you're going to do it that way, you want more on this side. Because you'll see it's going to cover this bit here. And this makes it softer, like sort of so. Okay, you could do this, stamp it off, and then start doing that. That should come out a little bit lighter. But I'm going to just dauber. So you just have to keep going over, because it'll be very light. And I'm just going around the edges. I'm not going to go all over because I don't want it to cover. Just going to huff a little bit on it to do that. And then, if you can see where you're going, stand up for it. Try and line it up. Press down. No, it's come out wrong. Let me do it again. Tap it on there. I hope you can't hear the telly. Hold on. Can you hear the telly, anyone? So tap around there. And stand up again. Press hard. Yes. See, even the best of us can make mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to ink up a yellow one. And then I'm going to ink up again a yellow one, which we call Daffodil Delight. I'm going to take the pumpkin pie. Oh, you can't hear it. Oh, that's good. Isn't it funny? Because I can hear it like it's so loud. I'm like, oh, I think you can all hear it. So I'm just going to dab around using the pumpkin pie. So it looks like a little peach Melba milkshake. Although I always plumb for strawberry, even with a cocktail. I always go for the strawberry. I must like sweet things. Let's have a look. Close these up before I put my hand in something. So I've not wasted the ink because I might want to do something with that afterwards. So then we have some dies that go with it. This bit here looks like a cloud, actually. You could have could use it as a cloud, couldn't you? Pop that on there. Oh, come out. Come out, come out, wherever you are. That's the straw. Might as well stamp the straw, mightn't we? While we're here. So there's your straw. This is a straw and this is a straw. So I suppose you could colour it in this one, colour it in that one. But I want a white and blue straw. So I'm just going to just use the infill, the stripy infill. Like that. Just like that. Then let's take that on there. I've already got sticky stuff on it because I was having a little stamping session. This afternoon, just before I made the dinner. Then we pop that over there. That's the ice cream. That goes with that one there. There's your ice cream cone. There's your ice cream cone. Lots of people are using it for, say, like a bunch of flour thing. Your wrap for your flour. So those I will die cut over the road here. Oh, what I'll do as well while I'm over here is I'm just going to cut one of these. And then we should be good to go. I won't be a tick, I'll be as quick as I can. There we go. Here are little bits here. Call them. You can save those. So if you wanted to make a shaker card, which the heading, the subtitle for this video is a bit misleading. Shake, shake, shake. What am I making for dinner? Francis says. Well, I did homemade fish and chips, like, you know, chip shop fish. So I've not made it before, so it came out quite nice. I bought some cod loins, boneless cod loins, and I'm going to pop them there because I want to use them. And then I made up a batter, and then I washed and then paper dried the fish, and then I put some plain flour in a dish with salt and pepper, and then I made a battery. I dipped it in the batter, and then popped it in the. I haven't got a fryer. I just used a saucepan, and I wasn't sure how long I had to put it in there for, just by eye really. And then chips in the air fryer, and it came out quite nice. I got good reviews from Paul. So I must have done something right. I was quite chuffed, actually. Let's come down a little bit. It was nice. That looks like an ice cream float. Okay, so let's fetch that in there. Let's have a look how this will work. So on there, and kind of one there, and then one there. I wish that was bigger. Okay, get my scissors. I know what I should have done. Oh, shoot. Actually, I've got some white cards stuck to some. I don't think it's big enough. Oh, it is. I'm just going to cut another one out. I didn't think about gluing that. So I have got some left over. I'll use this bit, actually. Oh, I could use this bit. It does fit on there. Oh, I'll use it on that, I think. Some adhesive sheets to the back of the white card. And I'll just die cut this, and then I don't have to worry about glue going everywhere. And actually, I'll have them little square dots will have all adhesive on them as well, won't they? That was a good call. Move that one over there. Move that out of the way. Comes out quite easy. Look, it just come out easy. Hi Myrtle, how are you? Oh, Francis, it was yummy. Yeah, I will admit I was quite pleased with my first go. I wanted to make a beer batter, but I just made a plain one just to see how it went. And then I've got a Thermomix. I can follow a Thermomix recipe and see how that one comes. Might have that next week. But I've been meaning to do it for quite a long time. But you know when you think, oh no, I might do something wrong, and if I'm hungry, I'll cry. Because cod loins ain't cheap. It's still cheaper than fish and chips, because fish and chips here, although the chips wasn't like chip shop chips, they were still nice. Triple cooked things in the air fryer. And fish and chips here is about £10 a person. So you're talking £20. But the cod loin was like, I think Sainsbury's £5 something for 2 pieces. So it was cheaper than going to the chippy shop, which used to be really nice and is a bit naff these days. I don't know about you, but since COVID, most takeaways now are not very nice. I think perhaps we got used to cooking our own bits. So I'm just using my bone folder to make that curly round. And let's make these curly round as well. This bit here is like so you can slot your straw in. And I'm just going to cut right across because it's not big enough for me. I want it a bit bigger. No way. Where do you live, Katie? Just over £5 gets you fish chips and curry sauce? Nah. It's not here. But before they were taken over down the road, you used to be able to get mini fish and chips, and that used to be like £2.50. Then it went up to £3. They had the cheap £3, really. Oh, I don't want to take that off yet. What did I do that for? I'm chatting. Yeah, and I was like, oh, got a cheap. They put it up to £3, but it was still cheap, and it was always really lovely. And then they sold it, and the new people, they're not as good at cooking as the old guy was. And then there's another one that's opened up that they own the cafe across the road, but their chips are a bit naff. But he cooks while you wait, whereas the other one, you have to be lucky when you get there. Sometimes it can be rather cold when you get it home. Let's have a look. So who's got this set? Who's got this set? Who ain't got this set and wants this set? Katie lives in Gloucester. This is officially called mini fish and chips, but it's a plateful. I'll take a photo next time. I think, do you know what they do here? They take a big giant piece and then just cut it in half. And yeah. And once before when I said, oh, can I have 2 mini fish and chips, please? And he get huffs and puffs. Oh, I'll give you one and you cut it in half. I went, no, it's not the same. Because it ain't the same. Because one person gets the big fat bit and the other person gets the little tail end. And then you don't get as much better on it either. And I go, no, can you cut it in half, please? Do it properly, I'm paying. And the girl used to always laugh and say, have you got any gherkins? And if she was serving, she'd always give you like 2 gherkins. She knew that was for Paul, not for me. She gives her 2 big giant gherkins for the same price as one. But when it's the guy, he only gives you one little tiny thing. And you're like, ugh, meanie. So I've lopsided that one. And I'm going to lopside this one over the top of it. I'll put too many. Let's take them off and just put one. The best fish and chip shop we ever had was down in Welling. So it was just round the corner from us. And then they didn't sell up, they just rented it out to someone else. And I was really gutted when they went because it was amazing. And then my mum said, calm down, Aunt Judy's gone over her hair done. So we went down to Bermondsey where we used to live. And my mum said, oh, this is the most fantastic fish and chip shop opened here. It's the best one ever. And when we went round there, I was like, I don't believe it. And when I went in, they went, Kim, what are you doing down here? I said, I live down here. This is where I was brought up. And why have you moved all the way down here? Can't you come back? How did I have that? That's it. That's it. I might need a little bit of a glue under there because I could put a dot of glue dot. Where's the glue dots? I don't want the big ones. I just want a little one. I have to have a big one. I have to have a big one. Oh, that is a little one. I just want to keep that down. And that glue dot will do the trick. It'll hold it in place. And then it curls up, and then I'll leave this one free. But that's it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Francis has got this set. Rachel didn't get this set. And Katie says, I've finally treated myself to hand pen petals in the sale. I know, I'm so gutted. So this is where you have to be careful where you put your sticky dots and such, because you're going to want to have a bit. I suggest you use tweezers to tuck it under to get it right in where you want it to go. Oh, into there. So we need a little bit of glue. I'm going to miss the old hand pen, but I will still use it, because let's face it, if we've got them, we can use them. Use your own stash kind of thing when you're doing casing and that. Ooh. Make sure it don't come out the other end. And then some designs are so classic, aren't they? I can see him poking at the other end, but I just want to hold that down there. And then I've got that sticky one. And I'm going to tuck him. Oh. Hello, Shaz. How are you? I've just stabbed myself with those things. So I'm going to slide that under there. That's it. And you might say, well, why didn't you do that in the first instance? But I don't know where I want to put it. So if you've already got it down and you just put your dimensionals or just glue in the middle, you can tuck things underneath. So see how, so this one was the one I cut first, and if I'd have put that underneath there, you'd have only had those little bits poking out. Whereas if you cut it in half, then you can it can come out a little bit further, so you've got more. It's more versatile by cutting it in half. The only thing with this sticky back stuff is you just got to be a little bit careful when you're trying to get the backing off, that you don't tear the bit. That's it, got it now. You might, if you're putting it on white card, you might want to run a pen over the top of it so you can see where you're going. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? I'm going to turn it upside down. And then just pull that up. And then we could just tuck it under there. And because there's oh, we could have bent it. Look at that. There's me getting me pokey tools out, and I could have bent it. And that too. Let me go like that. That's perfecto. And can't be a card without some linen thread. Your tickety boo. Not much left. Sit there. Perhaps it under. No, I think I like it sat there. That looks like it's sitting on the table, doesn't it? That's sat there. Okay. I do want to try and put, say, like, these are looking nice to me. They're sprinkled about. So I might put a few of them on there. But I'm not going to sit and glue all of them when I've got ones already got adhesive on the back of them. And I think I do want some sequins. And these are retiring, sadly. But I think they might be in the sale bit. But again, these will be ones that I will always keep in my stash because we've always got sequins, haven't we, in our stash. These are quite pretty blue ones. There's loads, absolutely. This, say, probably an inch deep. So they were about £14, but I think they're reduced, and you get a pink lot, a green lot, and a blue lot, and you get like silver, iridescent, gold in there, and all of them, many sparkly whatsits. I shall get myself some more because I thought that they were a good price, and I do like the different shapes, and I haven't used them as much as I could have because I kept going for my Sparkle and Shine, which we're not going to do anymore. But for those that don't like the glue-ins of these, we've got some adhesive backed ones. So they're a little bit more expensive, but then again, I suppose really somebody's sat and glued them all for us. There's lots of different sizes, different shapes, and different sparkles. I don't want to move them too much. Might put some silver ones on there. Let's Let's throw them in the mix. Throw some silver in the mix. Rachel says, Kim, is this set carrying over? I love what you've done. Yes, it is carrying over. I'm so pleased that some of the stuff that I got this time round from the mini were sets that I like, not sets what I think like everybody else is using and we want to showcase this. I bought what I liked, not what I thought I should have. And that, you know, anyone that's following me, if they like what I do, that's, you know, that's a bonus that I'm using stuff that I like the bunnies. I just can't stop using them, and I was so chuffed when they made it over. And most of the things that I bought have made it over, so I'm really pleased that a fair bit of the annuals carried over and a fair bit of the minis carried over as well. So I'm a bit chuffed about that. I think they're listening. Like when we sandbox, we go, oh, don't retire too many things, you know. But I did have a feeling that my hand pen would have gone because it's been a couple of years, hasn't it? So, but yes, this one has made itself over. So these are from the die cut. Okay, so you haven't got to, if you use adhesive sheets, then you can put these in a shaker style, or you can just use them as is, like little freckle things. Rachel says she's tempted now. What's that? Oh, I'm tempted now. Then I was lucky too. 24 of her sets have carried over. Oh, hi, Liz. I didn't see you come on. It is yummy. It looks like a little peach Melba, don't it? Peach Melba milkshake. Yes, definitely have sparklies on it. Oh, Rachel said, oh, I'm missing everybody's things. Rachel says, so you're not Rachel, Rebecca says, so you're on dessert. What was the starter and the main course? Well, what was my starter? I don't know. What was my starter? Cup of tea was the starter. This is my drink. And my Easter egg's going to be the dessert when I go down there. We'd have to have, can't have 4 of those. We're going to have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like a zigzag. And then this will go kind of there somewhere. So we might have to, oh, it could go there because I quite like the way that they're all round there. I might have to move that. But what I'm going to do is, nah, we have to have a sentiment. I like the celebrate. I'm not sure what Be My Valentine is. I wouldn't be best pleased if I was on a date with someone on a Valentine's night and they just bought me a milkshake and said, Be my Valentine. I'd be like, there's a chocolate then. I don't know. I'm going to go with this one. Life is sweeter with you, isn't it? Cherry on the top. You're the cherry on the top, but I think you're the froth would have been better. You're the froth, but you can't make that, can you? I can't make froth. The froth? No? Okay, that's my sense of humour. You're the froth. Oh my God. Let's just do celebrate. Celebrate you. Celebrate you. I'll just do celebrate. Don't overthink it, woman. Don't overthink it. Peach Melba. I haven't had a peach Melba for yonks. Might have peach melba now. Talking about desserts, Rachel. Might have a peach melba and my Sunday dinner. Okay, let's have a look here. Just gonna take that off because it's new. I haven't used that one yet. So let's just use the rubber. Take the film off. Make it a little bit better. I think we should have a blue, a Tahitian tad. Tap, tap, tap. Put my finger. How did I put my finger in it? Oh God. I suppose you could do a blue one because you could have like a bubblegum flavour. That would be good. And you could use the yellow as the background. That could be quite fun. I got that fairly straight on there, so I'm not going to spoil it by hand cutting it and cutting it wonky. That's it. I've got too much up the top and not enough at the bottom. So just going to marry that up with the line and hopefully it is fine. Oh, I've moved all the sequins out the way where I've knocked that up. Okay, so let's go at it again. Let's take those out from there. I'm going to just do a little bit. I like those tails, but I don't like the big giant bow. And then if we pop that behind there and pop it up there, you can snip some of those off. Okay, and we can take our tape runner. Just pop that on there like that. And then what you want to do is maybe a little bit more tape runner or glue on that end, but put a dimensional on the opposite end. Hello, lovely. How are you? Lovely Emma. Pop that there. That will go just like that. And then we just got to glue on those little bits. See where I moved it back? They've just moved out the way. Okay. Just little blobs will be enough, and just drop it on. Drop it on. Oh! Has anyone got the new catalogue or the new goodies yet? No, mine is stuck in picking again. And I thought that the postie would bring my catalogue today, but he hasn't. And I forgot to order catalogues, so I've got to make another order. Because there was so much on pre-order that I was getting confused with what I'd got and what I hadn't got on the list. Because I kept adding and taking away. I had some product credits to use. And me and Rachel were yakking earlier. And what I did miss off the list was that crafting for you. She said, look at this little tiny trimmer. I said, oh my God, I've got to have that one. So at least I won't have to be paying shipping just for catalogues. I can add something, and I've got some product credits, so I've got my little bundle for half price. No post on Good Friday, no. Hopefully tomorrow. I hope so. Oh, look at that. I've picked that up. I'll just take the backing off of that. So for those that's just come on, these are not sequins. They're the inserts of those, and I'd put them on adhesive sheets. If I go around and do them one by one, it's a bit tedious, I know, to watch, but kind of wanting to put another sequin there, so I'll just put a dob there. That silver one's going to go on there. Get some more out. Today was such a gorgeous day. It was, wasn't it? Absolutely lovely. Let's see what we got. I want a really sparkly one. That do. You feel like summer's on its way. Well, forget spring. I don't even think we're going to get spring. One there, one there, one there. Might go on there. So I kind of placed them so that they would go in like a snaky shape. That silver one can pop itself over there. And then that one. These would look nice actually if you cut that out in mirror card, wouldn't it? Or even glitter card, and you've made your own sequins then. Did we glue that one down? Yeah. All glued down. And we've got a little silver one up here. Oh, I don't remember gluing him down. Okay. But we're missing something here, aren't we? So I think we need another glittery doobry. We can have him there. Oh. That's it. Maybe we can put a glittery one just under there. Yes, that works. Bit cack-handed. And it doesn't matter how many of them you use because there's like a trillion in there. No. Nope. I wonder if one of these would look okay. No. No, when enough is enough. Oh, what are those little things? Oh, they're like little crystals. Oh, yes. They're like little rhinestones. I didn't notice those in there. So this rhinestone's an iridescent one and it takes on the orange. Oh. Slippery. Slippery suckers. Slippery. Hello, Diane. You can always... Oh, sorry about that. Big loud noise. You can always do the replay. There's some tips on the replay that you might be interested in. Right. Where to put those ones? Because those ones are already glued up, aren't they? So we don't want to... So never sling away your little bags because they come in handy. Oh, I've dropped them all. Do you know what I've done? I've put them all in there and I've gone to open that and dropped them all. Oh, catch me. That's it. So those ones that I know are glued already, they can just pop there to the side. Then we can bring in our debris. Oh, what fell off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fell off because I thought I'd glued it. It has got adhesive sheet on it. That's it. Where was this? I think I do. And glue the back of that. So the back side of that looks nice and waffly, like an ice cream cone or one of those waffle things you shove in your ice cream. And then that looks nice just as well on the back of that as well. As I say, that pack is online exclusive, so it's from the online, not the catalogue. If you're looking in the catalogues, it's on the online section, and you get 3 in the packet, and they're full size, not mini, not the mini ones. They're full size. And then all we need is a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of Monica in your life. We could have a bit of sparkle if I knew where my Stella went. Oh, hiding. Oh, I'm glad the Winkerstella's staying, folks. The Winkerstella's staying. So is the linen thread. It's funny because whenever a catalogue comes out, an annual catalogue comes out, the first thing I look for is the linen thread. Not the baker's twine. I don't care about baker's twine. I can take that or leave it. But the linen thread, I'll be like, nah, sorry. Yum, yum. Let that dry a little. Put all my tools back. Be a good girl. Could use a white pen to just accentuate that. And there. Because it does colour in when you put the 2 colours together. I like the top and the bottom. It does colour in a little bit. There we go. Okay, folks. So we've made a milkshake. And we made a peach marble one. We've used those sequins for all, I think they're called. But anyway, you get 3 boxes. Look how thick they are in a packet. We've used the dies to help us along the way. And we've used 3 colours, just the 3 colours, which is Tahitian Tide, Pumpkin Pie and Daffodil Delight. So they're all staying colours. This one is only here for another year. I have to say it's not a colour that I've used a lot. I think it's a bit too fluorescent for me, but it works well with that. So that's the colourways. And oh, hi Jan, I didn't see you come on. Did I say I didn't see you come on? Don't remember you coming on. And there you go. The photograph will look much better, I'm sure. I don't know if it's my lighting here. But so we've just used daubers to add colour, basically. You could stamp on and stamp off to get a lighter version of everything. But I quite liked it like that. You've been lurking in the background. But there you go. Nice summary card for a summer birthday. How'd you like that? I would love it if you give me a thumbs up if you liked it, or hearts if you liked it, thumbs up if you don't. And if you share my video, I would really much appreciate it. You think the daubers have gone from the new catalogue, lovely? Oh my god. Well, we've all got daubers, haven't we? You can pick them up in the pound shop now, so they're not as good as the ones we've got, but you know, you can You can use the sponges. Oh, I'm going to have a look. Never see what I mean. If you haven't got a paper one in your hand, you miss things. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to go and have a look. You're an eagle eye. Mind you, the shimmery white we ain't going to have anymore. I don't know what the rationale was behind that. Maybe it could be a paper mill issue, but that one I'm really gutted. So I'm sandboxing. Bring that back this instant. Bring that back, Stampin' Up this instance. And something I thought wasn't. It went online. So some of the plates for the big machine and the little machine, like the main plates, the number 1, the number 2, not the cutting ones, the other ones, they've gone into the online section. So we still do them, although they're not in the catalogue. We still do them, but you have to get the code from the online section. But oh, hi Jackie, loving the mango ice cream. Yes. You've been lurking in the background too. Oh, Rebecca says they are in the new catalogue. Do you know what oh, that's shining in your eyes, that, isn't it? Do you know what page it is, please, Rebecca? Because I need to get some new ones, actually. Dauber's page. And Rachel says she's just checked that they are in the new catalogue. And Katie says, yeah, just looked on the website and it doesn't say retiring. Okay. See, when they do things, oh, page 137. Thank you, Rachel. When they do their photographs, it's like you don't notice the embossing folders because you can't really see a good photo of them, or they're not in your face like the stamps are. So you really have to scrutinize every page of the catalogue, be it online or paper copy. You really have to scrutinize everything that's photographed on that page. Rachel says someone said the other day they weren't. This is what I'm saying. You miss them because they're not in the usual place. Like the basic white and the basic and the very vanilla are not with the other cardstocks. They're on the separate. Rebecca said, don't know what page, but someone said the same last week, so you checked. See, so there's quite a few people that think that they're not there, but they're on page 137. Rebecca, Rachel, just let me know. Need the hard copy. We do. Yes, Emma, that's why I love a paper copy. I always got to have a paper copy, and I end up giving mine away. I end up giving mine away in the end because sometimes I don't want to pay out for 8 catalogues when I only need the one. And so I think, oh, I'll give them mine instead, and I'll just go online. And that's how I'll miss things. But never mind, never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry it's only one card. It's been an hour and a quarter again just for one card, but I did enjoy making that. If you was to make a couple of them, they wouldn't take so long, I'm sure. Like a couple at a time. They're nice. If you did craft fairs, you could do, say, like 4 or 5 in a box. And they do look quite good, don't they? I'd have to do an ice cream there. I'll do a peach Melba ice cream. But I won't do it tonight. I'll do it next week. Katie says people are getting very confused with the sets that were in cling and photopolymer, as one set is continuing and the other is retiring. Yes, Katie. And I've put one of those sets in next club's box, the next club box, which the order is got stuck again. So it was a very good price. And because it's carried over into the catalogue, it's a cling one, but the photopolymer is the original price in the main catalogue, but the cling one went more or less than half price. So I thought that would be good for the card club. So I got them in advance. So anyway, Oh, thank you, Emma. It's lovely. Spend time with me. And Carol says, love the card, and yes, need my paper copy too. Rebecca says, happy Easter, everybody. Yes, happy Easter indeed. So don't eat too much chocolate, everyone. As you know what chocolate does. You take care, everybody. Thanks very much for joining me on your Easter weekend. I've loved it. Happy Easter all.